What's up, guys? It's Keith All here, and welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do something a little different today. I have 4 packages, technically 3, as this one is just some shipping supplies, but this is from eBay. So I have some eBay purchases that I made, and I figured I would share what I've been picking up. I don't buy a ton of stuff from eBay. Sometimes I'll pick up some PC items, and sometimes I'll search through some of the auctions that I see and see if I can find some deals. So found a few that I thought were pretty good prices and some players that I'd like to talk about for maybe something that you might want to invest in. I'm not Jeff Wilson here or anybody, but there is a chance that some of these guys could go up, in my opinion. So remember my opinion. And some of them are just collectible to me anyways. Also, the guys that I say might go up, I don't see them going down unless they had a injury or anything of that sort. Obviously that's going to cause a price shift. But I don't see a downward spiral with any of these guys. So anyways, quit yakking. Let me get into the first one. So the first one here, I got my packages turned over. Let me go ahead and get into the big one here. Get through this quick. This is just shipping supplies, but I'll give you a price breakdown if you do your eBay store. Like I said, you get a quarterly coupon for 25 bucks. And this cycle, I was pretty good on, they have some interesting stuff. They have boxes for bigger stuff. They have bubble mailers, random stuff for shipping. Well, I was pretty good on everything. So I went ahead and grabbed me 200 more of the thank you cards. So 200 of these. And I like these because it goes right into my envelopes after the cut I made in that last video, unless you're using number 10. Different colors, 4 different colors. It provides a little bit of support in those envelopes. That's one reason I really like it. And it also, open it up, they're going to see a thank you, from your seller here. So pretty cool. Anyways, with the $25 coupon that I get every quarter, I only paid $4.04 for 200 of these. So we were working on eBay, get you a store, get you some pretty much free supplies every quarter. So 4 times a year. Just got to make sure you use that coupon. Okay, next up, I think I'll start with this one. Oh, and I think I know what this one is. So hopefully I got them in order here. I wrote down the prices of everything I paid. Go ahead and open it up. See how they did on their shipping here. Well, they're just free roaming. I mean, this is the hard cardboard, but pretty sure if this is the right order, see what it was shipped in. Yeah, they paid $1.25 for shipping, which is what was listed. But this was a 5-card order, I think. Yes, 5-card order. Looks like we got a few freebies as well, so I'm going to get into these. 2 team bags. Not all cards are top loaded, but these are add-ons. I didn't order Freddie Freeman. So let's get into them. So this first order, because this is the 5-card order, the total price was $30.09. After discounts from the seller store, I paid $27.49 total. And that was $1.25 for shipping. So we'll see what was free here. Well, they're not all free. Interesting. The Freddie is free. So I got a free Freddie Freeman base card. Topps Chrome. And actually the Cheerio was free. So just a prospect Jackson Cheerio. Cool, can't beat a free card. I mean, a prospect card of Cheerios. Something you could list and sell, maybe in a lot, or that might sell for a couple bucks, maybe $1.99. This is one of the cards. So a review for this purchase. As far as their shipping, this card, single card, is a nice card because this is the National Topps Chrome National Sports Collectors Convention rookie card, refractor rookie card of Jackson Cheerio. So a nice variation of the Cheerio rookie. That is going to be more, obviously, a lot more shorter printed than any of his base stuff or anything else. So a pretty cool rookie. Hate to see it not top loaded. I mean, it was in the team bag, but I would have put those in a card saver. You know, it's 5-card order, $1.25 shipping. Yeah, I would have put those in a card saver at least. That'd be the one thing I would definitely change. This one cost me, look now, after the discounts and everything, $5.98. So I thought it was a cool rookie with the national variation on it. Plus, he's hitting. I love that stance he has going. So that's the first card of the order. And the one top-loaded card is another national sports card convention, Jackson Merrill refractor rookie card. So I thought these were cool. Like I said, they're batting as well, and they're refractors. They're definitely more rare. So this one total was $8.01. So $8.01 of the order for the Merrill. I think he's injured right now, but he's very impactful for the Padres when he's on the field so far. So I like these. Pretty cool. One thing I would change, like I said, that should be in something. I would have done card savers. It's a 5-card order. I would have done card savers. Either way, we'll take a couple free cards there. Next one up, you see the name on the back. Anybody knows anything about this guy? He is probably going to be your next superstar in baseball. That is my opinion. But if you watch any highlights of Jack Caglione, he is so good. I mean, he crushes the ball. The ball sounds different off of his bat. I just see the talent coming out of him. So you'll see a lot of him today. This first one here is, like I said, it's not in a card saver. That's the one thing I would change again, as this is one of the cards I purchased. This is the Plasma Power from Bowman Chrome from last year. So an insert, I paid $3.67 for this. Nice looking insert. Pretty cool. Check it out of the sleeve and check it out. So this is a guy I'm very high on. I think he was the 4th pick last year in the draft. But man, he crushes the ball. He really crushes the baseball. That's a future 40 home run guy, in my opinion, for sure. Next one up. Another solid prospect. This one was cheap. I thought it was very cheap. It's a Kyle Teal Mojo Refractor, first Bowman. Got this one for $2.99. You'll see a lot of Bowman here because we're in the season of Bowman. I have Bowman blasters coming. One of my favorite products. I like to chase some of these prospect parallels and stuff. So a lot of Bowman on this one. Another solid player in Kyle Teal. That one was $2.99, like I said. And last one, continue to get this guy. This is his base Bowman first. So this one was cheap because most of them are running around the $10 range. They might have went up because he's been crushing homers like every game, 430, 40-foot home runs with high exit velos. So, and if you watch any highlights, like I said, you'll hear that sound and you'll be like, oh my goodness, he's going to be a beast. Royals are kind of slow in bringing up prospects, but I think he should come up pretty quickly, and they haven't hit a whole lot of home runs this year. So I see a quick path to the big leagues for this guy. And he was also a pitcher. He can pitch as well. So first base is what he's going to be listed as when he comes up. He could be an outfield as well. You can see that, but man, he's awesome. So first Bowman of him, I got that one in this order for $6.84 after the discount. So that's pretty cheap, as cheap as I've found. So tip from me for those, I would go after his stuff. I think it's going to go up once he comes up. These other guys obviously are very talented, so a lot of good prospect chases and the pickups for me. And with Bowman season here, I had to go after some Bowman. Next order. This one is a bubble mailer shipment. See, it's pretty thin. One thing I don't like, and if you get a package from me in a bubble mailer, you shake the package, that card's not moving. This card's all over the place. I hate that. Easy trick. I can't really show, but I'm going to fold these over, tape them up, and you can still get your packaging label on one side, typically, especially with the eBay bubble mailers. Fold it over, that card's not moving around. I usually tape it on the inside anyways, somewhat, so it's a little packaging tip there. You don't have to worry about all that movement. Hopefully the card's fine though. I also add packaging to a bubble mailer just to make sure that the buyer gets the card, because if I'm shipping it in a bubble mailer, it obviously is worth more money. So I want to make sure they get the card that they ordered in good condition. As you see here, this one was just shipped freely with nothing in here, which it got here fine, but that's not always the case. It is team bag, so that's good. And guess what? Guess who it is? This is a beauty. Excited to get this one. There's actually, okay. There was 2 top loaders, so I got 2 free top loaders here. 2 top loaders around the card. Interesting. I mean, I like that because it's more protection. So that is pretty good on the packaging. Good idea. Also, 2 top loaders for me to ship stuff in. Great, because they're not dirty or broken or anything. So another Caglione. This one is the refractor first Bowman. So I was looking these up. I've been looking for a while. I was looking at auctions, anything I could find, and I found this one. Looked pretty clean. I will examine after I get off probably. I wanted to get a clean one, maybe get it graded and send it off. You see there's first base / pitcher. Obviously, like I said, he's hitting the ball far. Got a beautiful swing, so definitely want to pick one of these refractors up. I got this one for $35.26. So a nice pickup here. Very happy with that one. I may look to grab a few more. I have to take a look at it and see what I think about us maybe getting it graded. Very glad to add that one to the collection. All right, one more package to go. This is the big package. Well, this one is folded over. A lot of cards to review in this one, so let me go ahead and get into it. These are 3 separate auctions won by the same seller. I don't know what's going on with my camera. My bad. Let me focus something there. It was in and out there. Either way, you open this one up. Here we go. Now we got some good packaging. Very good packaging. Very happy with this one. There's your empty package. This order, it's packaged with the card sandwiches. And look at all the top loads. A lot of top loaded cards in this one, which is awesome because this order has, let me grab my sheet here. I wonder what I'm looking at. Of course, I write everything down. This order has 18, 26, 48 total cards in it. Move these over now. Sorry about my camera. I don't know. I guess it wasn't focusing on nothing but the blue here. So 48 total cards. Love the shipping here. They're just stacked together like that in the package. Let's get into one. I'm not sure how they're divided, but it's 3 separate auctions, one by from the same seller. I think it was last Wednesday. It was like a midday ending auction, and there was some good players. Prices were low, so I jumped in on the bid, and I set a reminder while I was at work to take a quick break and try to make sure I won the auctions. So I think they ended around 11 or 12 midday Wednesday, and I got some pretty good deals. I'm gonna take it off here and divide up the orders real quick. That way I have them all separated as far as what I got. So here's one. We'll start with that one. I don't want to ruin the surprise here. Okay. All right, there's your first guy up. Now I do have some cards that aren't top loaded. I'll go ahead and down underneath. There we go. Bear with me. I'll be back in a second. I just want to get all the orders situated. So I did very good on these auctions. Definitely happy with the outcome on all 3. And separate this last stack and then we'll be done. Take some tape off. There we go. Okay. So it's always good to, if you collect prospects, I mean any kind of card, it's always good to check auctions, especially for me, ones ending during the day or late at night, or late at night being 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, you're looking for a player, and you go scope out the auctions, you might find a killer auction ending, and you get a really good deal. Sometimes that happens. I mean, I believe in ending your auctions at a certain time frame. I like doing the Sunday night auction stuff, but everybody's different, and sometimes you catch some good deals. So the first auction one from the seller, very excited about, Wyatt Langford. So it should be 8 Wyatt Langford rookie cards. I got these on auction for $1.31. Now the total for the 3 orders for shipping is $5, but for almost 50 cards, I paid $5 for shipping. I mean, that was awesome. The total for all 3 orders is $76.05 shipped to me. So $76 for these 48 cards, and I think I did really good for 48. For these 48, man, I think I did great. Anyways, let's get into it. We'll start with the Wyatt Langford. Like I said, 8 cards, $1.31 for the auction win. Now, if I would have only won this auction, I would have paid $5 shipping. Okay, so 8 Wyatt Langford, who is looking pretty good this year, solid player, and I would have paid under $1 a piece for these rookie cards. A couple of them, you'll see are probably about $1 anyways, but some of these Bowman's Best rookie, nice looking card, see would be worth more than $1. Impact players, look at that die cut insert rookie from Bowman's Best, Wyatt Langford, that's a beauty. It's a base chrome rookie. There's 2 of those. Yep, 2 of those. and 4 from Topps Heritage. Nice looking design. 4 base rookies from Heritage. So 8 Langford rookies, $1.31. Definitely call that a win. Put that stack over here, and me grab the next lot. And these I'll run through quick. These are going to be all the same. Okay, so all these are top loaded as well. Looks like, yeah, all top loaded. I honestly didn't think they would all be top loaded. I'm happy they are. This is an 18 card order for Cam Smith. Cam Smith, first Bowman. These are, I think they're running around, I'd say about $4, $5 a piece on eBay. Smith, another solid prospect. And I got these 18 on auction. I did the math at the rate of how much they're running for, and I decided to go with, I think I put a $35 max on the auction. Well, I won these 18 for $29.77. So I was $6 short of my max number. Said I won't flip through all I can here, but they're all Bowman first, just base. So all top loaded. 18 of those. Those will probably go right back to eBay. Maybe keep a few and put some on eBay and see how he does. I think he's performing pretty well. So pretty good win on that one. Just what, $1 and something a piece for those, basically. $1.50. I don't know. I've done the quick math in my head. About $1.50, I think, or somewhere in there. And the last one, and the one I'm most excited about, and you'll probably see why here in just a second, is, of course, the guy I've been talking about already, Jack Quaglione again. So this is a 12-card lot of, I'm going to call them Cags. 12-card lot for him. Got these 12 for $35. I think I put a max bid around $50. I thought it would go for a lot more with what was in the lot. Some of these are just going to be inserts, but okay, he was a 6th overall pick. I said 4th. Either way, I would have probably taken him first. Man, he's a beast. $35 for these 12 cards, and it's definitely worth $35. And I'll show you as I go through them. So here's your inserts. Bowman Chrome, telling you where he was drafted. All the specs on him: 6'5", 250. Dude's a hoss, and he can really hit. Bowman first. Surprised this one's not top loaded. That's okay, but so there's the Bowman first. These are around $10, $9, $10, I think, running on eBay right now. Another one of those Plasma Powers. Actually, 2 of those. Bowman Chrome. Like that insert. So 2 more of those. And In Tune. Bowman Chrome, another insert. 2 of those. Pretty cool. It's Bowman's Best. It's just a base from Bowman's Best. Got a cool stance. I like his batting stance. I said, just go look him up. You'll see why I'm so hyped about him. This is a refractor from Bowman's Best. So definitely like that with a refractor. Another first. So 3 firsts in the order. And last but not least, my real excitement for the order, another first refractor. So on the other refractor, I paid $35. I got this lot of 12 cards for $35. So with the refractor included. That's the power of checking those auctions. You'll find some really good deals sometimes, and sometimes you strike out, but I think time frames really matter. This was a good win for me. I was very excited with it. A lot of good prospects in this one. Definitely excited with the Cags lot, and White Langford for $1.31. But overall, love the pickups. I'm very happy with them. So I thought I would share. Finally got to open them. I've had them for a few days and finally got around to recording. If you dig the content, thank you guys, and like and subscribe. I do appreciate all the support. I have some more videos upcoming. Take care, guys.